The path variable is a fundamental concept in both Windows and Linux macOS operating systems. It is essentially a list of directories that your system searches when you enter a command in the terminal or command prompt. Think of it as a roadmap that your computer uses to locate the programs and executables you want to run. When you type a command, your system doesn't automatically know where to find the program associated with that command. It needs to search in specific locations. This is where the path variable comes in. It tells the system which directories to look in and in what order. The system path and the user-defined path variable work together. The system path contains directories for essential system utilities. The user-defined path variable is where you can add locations for your own programs. The separation helps keep things organized. So the next time you effortlessly run a command from any directory, remember the path variable working behind the scenes. It's a simple concept with a powerful impact on your command line experience. It's surprisingly easy to view the directories listed in your path variable. On Windows, open the command prompt and type. On Linux macOS, open the terminal and type. You'll see a list of directories separated by semicolons, Windows, or colons, Linux macOS. Modifying the path is slightly different on each platform, but the principle is the same. You're adding or removing directories from the list. On Windows, you can edit the path variable through the System Properties interface. Look for environment variables and modify the path variable under System or User variables. On Linux macOS, you can edit shell configuration files like or add a line like to append a new directory. Remember that changes to these files usually require you to open a new terminal session or run, or the equivalent for your shell, to take effect. Let's say you want to run a Python script. You open your terminal and type. How does your system know where to find the interpreter? You guessed it, it uses the path variable. The system searches the directories listed in the path in order. If it finds a directory containing an executable named, it runs that executable. If it reaches the end of the path without finding, it throws an error message like command not found. This is why adding the directory of your Python installation to the path is essential. It allows you to run Python scripts from anywhere without typing the full path to the interpreter every time. While not directly related to the path variable, the command is a handy tool often used alongside command line navigation and scripting. It's primarily used in Linux macOS environments. Its most basic function is to create an empty file. Typing in the terminal will create a new empty file named my_file.txt in the current directory. If the file already exists, updates its timestamps without modifying the content. This timestamp update feature is surprisingly useful. It comes in handy in programming and scripting scenarios where file modification times are significant, such as in build processes or version control systems.